Oh.
Hello.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome, everyone, to tonight's episode of Oodvin. Let's start off with our introductions. Hello, my name is Maxwell Williams. I am the DM for this session, and I play a whole bunch of crazy fun characters, including a brand new character. His name is Alex, and he is a brand new adventurer, excited to go out into the world and show people what he can do. Yeah.
Hi everybody, my name is Sam Rinaldi, and I play Winnie Winslow, our Twilight cleric that just needs a nap. And a hug.
Hi, I'm Connor McGinley. I play Lily Pembroke, who is, honestly not as stabby as usual, because she's kind of shook about the fact that, we may be in a lot of danger very soon.
Hi, I am Dane Brancato. I play Zephyr Windstrider, the Air Genasi College of Swords bard of the group. Zephyr's kind of like slowly piecing together what everything means. And it all kind of just clicked right at the end of the last session. So he's struggling.
Hi, my name is Julia Risto, and I play the rogue swashbuckler Octavia Lagazur. And she was totally there in the last session, and I totally did my homework.
Hello, my name is Aaron Borden. I play the character Februm Cask, the Simic hybrid blood hunter, who's currently trying to figure out if there is a vice president of the school.
What?
Fertile.
You mean a vice principal?
You know, vice principal. Sorry.
Assistant
of course.
superintendent.
Hey, it's a college. They have presidents.
Hey, man.
Oh, I guess you're right.
Dictators.
Ooh.
Oh, fun.
And I'm Drew Borden. I play Eldridge Bernask, the Armor Artificer, and he is officially 1 week off of puzzle boxes.
Yay, we're so
Good
proud
for
of
him!
him!
Woo!
Everyone,
Yay!
we'll throw
I
a
know
little
you could do it.
party.
Wow.
Anyway, with introductions out of the way, let's do a quick little recap of how we got here. So, the players in front of you are playing as students at Ravensight Academy, a adventurers academy in the city of Aofik in the world of Oodvin, a desolate wasteland, centuries old. History was once lost to the ages, but the party's members have uncovered a bit of that lore through a archfey, Afenzia, trading away a very powerful contract for essentially the secrets of the world, giving the party some information on the origins of magic and the origins of the divinities themselves. The party, after telling Aofik, now revealed to be Professor Drax, that she has fallen, must figure out what to do next, without the help of the school or seemingly anyone else. So, we are going to start with our final week of classes in this semester quarter thing. And we're just going to go straight into it. I'm going to ask y'all to make some checks. So,
I'm so anxious.
Februm, Zephyr, Octavia, make strength checks. Athletics checks, excuse me.
I was gonna say, please no.
It's a 9.
I offer you a modest 17.
That's gonna be a fail.
A
17.
21.
This is week 4. 17 is a fail.
What?
Oh no!
It got hard. The
Oh,
bar
no.
got higher.
Mm-hmm. Par gets higher every week.
I wasn't
Freaking
the only
frick,
one that
man.
failed, thank goodness.
I may never pass my fireball class.
And Februm, you did succeed on yours. If I can find
Let's
the
go.
freaking character. There we go. Okay. Fireball. Lilibet, Zephyr, Octavia, deck saves.
Please roll better.
I don't even have a bad deck save. Why do I keep doing that?
I can work with that.
24.
That's a success.
We did it.
I
We
I
passed
also
it.
got a 24 because I rolled a 19 and my dex is
Wow.
+5.
I got a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. That is also a success. Everyone passed Fireball.
Wow.
Thank
Done.
God.
Zephyr learned after shooting the principal.
He said, "I'll keep your secret if you take the fireball shooting off of my
Oh
records."
yeah. Is he doing the
That's-
class?
Definitely.
Oh no.
Anyway, no one took cooking, so great.
Rip.
Februm and Winifred, I need history checks from both of you.
I'm good at that.
They're just in the middle of class. And they're like, actually, that's wrong.
That is exactly what I'm.
Wait, what check is this? Because I literally just forgot.
History of the light.
Oh,
And so it's intelligence.
Yep.
No, it's-
History.
Okay, I just
a
had to-
history check, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a 9.
That'll be a fail.
That would be a 25.
Whatever,
A
Februm.
success.
Go eat your mangoes and get out of here.
I think Februm failed his classes last week, so
I failed classes the past 2 weeks. So.
Yeah, but these are finals. That's different.
First aid. Lilibet and Al. I need medicine checks.
Oh.
Are these being made with the level 7 stats?
Yes.
Okay.
Speaking of 7, that's what I rolled.
Ooh.
That's a natural 20.
Hey!
So
I
that
was like,
fails.
nobody's getting hurt again. I've been.
I was
down
gonna
too
say, I
many
think
times.
everyone did so well in Fireball that Lily is having trouble detecting what the injury is.
Understood. Okay. Final one. We've got sorry, Denver is watching and Denver is texting me. So everyone say hi to them.
Hi,
I don't know.
Denver!
Oh, hi.
Thank you for watching.
Denver.
Charisma saves from Aldrich and Winnie.
Woohoo.
Let's see if Aldrich passes one of these.
Yeah, let's go. It's time.
You would think that after 4 weeks of doing this class that I would have passed one of these checks. Alas, I got a 7.
Oh.
That's another fail.
Rip.
Hopper does not like you.
Mm.
Not
What
one
is
of
it?
Hopper's favorites. It is a charisma
Yeah.
saving throw.
Yeah, that's a 13. I also did
That
that.
is also going to be a fail. Okay.
It's punishment time.
It's
Shut up.
punishment time. Okay. For the 4th week in a row, Al, you have disadvantage on con saves.
Yeah.
That's just my constant state, buddy.
That's how it is.
That's just how it be. I'm an old man.
For the first time in weeks, my max hit points have not decreased.
Yep. No one's hit points decrease. Everyone passed fireball training. Zephyr,
Bard is
Octavia,
sitting-
you have disadvantage on strength checks.
That's
That's fine.
Winifred, you have difficulty remembering past information and disadvantage on history checks.
Oh, that sucks.
That does really suck because I have a feat that literally does the opposite. God
You
damn it.
can negate yourself out.
And Lilibet,
It cancels
you-
out. No, it doesn't.
the information gets to a month and then it's just gone.
It's gone.
My long-term
Automatic
memory is
browser history.
destroyed.
Mm-hmm. And Lilibet, for the first time, you have disadvantage on wisdom checks.
Wow. My perception's only going to be +9 without advantage this time.
Damn.
Oh man, what am I going to do?
I don't know. Suffer, I guess.
But yeah. Most of the classes are a little weird this week, if we're being perfectly honest. Bertold is not present for rock wall climbing. There's a stand-in professor from one of the older classes. You have a TA. One of the seniors comes and watches the exam. Professor Drax is not in How to Dodge a Fireball. There's this moment where the three of you are kind of looking at each other. That's Lily, Zephyr, and Octavia. And when someone walks into the room, it's not Professor Drax. They walk in. They don't teleport in. Wild.
Uh-oh, spooky.
But the other three classes are pretty standard. They're difficult. They're challenging. There's a lot of different tasks and hands-on kind of course training that you're expected to do. It's not a great track record this final week, but there are reasons for that. Party members are under a lot of stress, lots of stuff going on. Yes.
I must be like deaf today or something. What was the consequence for doing bad on the charisma saving throw for Hopper's class?
You have disadvantage on con saves.
On con saves.
Oh, yeah. Not just true.
Not just Drew.
That's I was like, wait. I was like, is that me? I think. I don't know.
No, Drew.
Cool.
Drew has just not done well in that class.
Not done well in that class. Nope.
Hopper is excited to be moving on and to not have you in their classroom anymore.
I thought he did pretty decent until the final.
Somehow pass. That's the question.
Well, these are not pass fails. They are, you get out of it what you put into it.
Oh, they're participation trophies. I see.
More like participation. If you learned well, you get to live.
That's fair. Well, it depends the class.
But either way, we get to the weekend. The weekend mission that y'all are assigned is easy. It is a simple patrol watch of the Artisan's Court. It is painfully mundane compared to things that you have been doing previous weekends. You spend most of the time wandering around the Artisan's Court. You make probably a good, dozen laps around the district throughout the day on a Saturday. But you are all paid 30 more platinum pieces.
Let's go.
30 more?
Mm-hmm.
Money is money.
Is that each?
Yes.
How much
Cheese and
platinum should I have by the end of this?
120.
Making money. Okay. I've never added money. Oopsies.
You got 90 from the encounters last weekend, and you got 30 for your easy mission this weekend.
Cool. Thank you very much.
So yeah. Is there anything anyone wants to do during the week?
Bars.
Let's
The
go
bars.
to the bars.
Bars.
Let's go to the bars.
Zephyr wants to fight Octavia.
We don't actually have to play out a fight, but
Huh?
just know that she's fighting.
Yeah, Lilibet goes to the bars Wednesday night. No holds bar. Lilibet, go ahead and roll 3d20s for me. And add your attack modifier to each.
Yeah. So that's
Somehow she
19, 18, 19. Remarkable consistency.
Your specific fight, you're up against another spellcaster. They come out of the gate real strong, but in typical fashion,
But I have second wind.
yeah, in typical fashion of the seamstress of finesse, as soon as she gets close, you're done for. So you come out of that with another 50 gold pieces.
Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Easy.
I guess Octavia would probably want to check in on Alessander and Hyrudin.
Yeah. First, Zephyr, did you want to fight Octavia?
Kinda, yeah.
Oh?
Or your
I
mean,
sister.
No.
That's the one we do have to play out.
Yeah.
Well,
'cause-
I mean, like, we kind of teased it before, after
Okay.
the whole boat thing.
We will get to that in a second. Earlier in the week, though, Octavia, you go and visit Hyrudin and Alessander. Alessander's going a little stir crazy. Hyrudin isn't really letting him leave their little underground hideout or anything. He's keeping him pretty much under lock and key. Make an insight check.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Hold on. What is my insight? Oh, it's only +1. That's a 19, so that was good.
Okay. You notice while you're checking in on everyone that Alessander looks unwell. A little paler than usual. The cheeks and forehead are a little flushed. They put on a really good show, though. Actually, I should. Oh yeah. The only reason that you can tell this is because you're so close with them, and because you have such a history. You don't think that even Hyrudin notices
Cool.
that Alessander's struggling.
So I'm definitely kind of like trying to get a moment alone, doing my usual platitudes with like the people and like, oh yes, it's quite nice to see everyone, la la la. And then she like kind of like makes eye contact with Alessander and she's like,
Yes.
and once she kind of gets him in a quiet spot, she's like, you don't look well.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I feel fantastic.
He literally like just places her forehead or her hand on his forehead and she's like, you don't feel well.
It's nothing I can't handle. It's just a bit of a cold, the food down here isn't as nutritious as some would like it to be.
She just kind of like knows that she's being fed what he thinks she wants to hear. She's just like, well then, I suppose I'll have to get you some higher quality food from the lake folk people. I'm sure I can send some sort of something or other. And then she starts rambling and she's like, oh, maybe I could get some sort of a potion, or like maybe I could. And she's like trying to come.
Tavi, I think just some fresh sushi would be fantastic.
Are you sure? Is that the only thing I can do? Because like I can go run an errand. I could find something that would make life a little more fun while you're down here. Can I?
I have an unlimited supply of things that'll make down here fun. You understand where we're standing, right?
Yes, I am quite aware. I feel kind of useless.
Well, then, find a purpose.
Oh, I have a purpose, but it's the matter of getting to it. That's the struggle.
find a purpose that you believe in, not that everyone wants you to do. He gives a knowing smile and look.
Oh yeah. She kind of like does the thing where she opens her mouth to speak, but for once she's kind of lost for words. I'll be back.
I hope so.
I'll send more letters, encrypted, of course, in our usual code. But I'll make sure you get that sushi. I'm kind of rolling in it. Night Eyes pay quite handsomely. Can't lie.
I don't know where they get all the funds.
I'm sure they're simply crawling about with wealth in their pockets. Does make me kind of miss the thrill of one of our finer heists.
Money kind of loses its value when you have a ton of it, doesn't it?
Yes, and a legitimate way of acquiring it too.
Sad. Tavi, down the straight and narrow. Who would have guessed?
Oh, don't cry for me, Alessander. It's not so bad. And then she kind of like, well, I suppose my party's missing me. I slip away. Maybe a little too often. I'm going to put that runt in his place, and then I'm going to have a nap. That sounds like a good idea.
It sounds fantastic.
He's like an inch shorter than you.
Damn.
I know, that's what's
I think
funny.
it's the best part. And I
All
think
right.
he's a year older.
Yeah, probably. She just loves to piss him off.
Yeah.
She just kind of, until the next time, Alessander. You
Until
are
the next
quite
time,
lucky,
Tavi.
you know. She'll wink and kind of dance away, but she's concerned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the lights come up and there is a rush of applause as two individuals stand in the ring of stick and poker down in the little dance floor that lowers itself into the ground. On one side stands a bard like any other. Unlike any other.
Oh.
Bard.
Nice
Another
save.
bard.
Sorry.
This bard's got a max of 69 hit points.
Said it
It's
and
the
went,
prophecy.
On the other side stands the cunning roguish figure of Octavia. Zephyr, make sure you're using your level 7 stats.
Oh, yes. Lower that. Real fast.
Lower some
I
stuff.
don't know why, but when you mentioned the lights going up and like the
What did I
stage
roll?
going down or over, I just imagine like the da 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 da. You know what I'm talking about? Like
Yep.
the
that's
basketball
exactly it.
music.
Yep.
Okay, that adds up. Alright.
Yeah. Our friendly pixie, Willowpuff Skunk Spray, welcomes in the guests. Make sure that everyone is set and ready, and then holds up the little cloth to signify the start of the duel, and drops it in the flash. And I need initiative from both of you.
Yes.
So stressful.
Fight music, fight music, fight music, fight music.
This one.
Let's go. 18.
I got an 18 as well.
Rollsies! Roll again.
Ooh.
Dang.
Wow.
Oh. I got an 8.
I got a 22.
Oh.
Damn.
First move goes to Octavia.
How far apart are we right now?
You are 30 feet apart, typical duel style. There's
Nice.
about 20 feet behind you. It is a rectangular arena. And this is no hold barred night. So
So you can kill
I
each
get
other.
it.
you can kill
Nice.
each other and you can also cheat from the outside.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I just want to say
Oh,
I
yeah?
bet on Tavi, by the
Got
Yeah, place your bets before we start.
way.
Not betting.
I'm not gonna bet.
I gotta bet. I gotta bet.
it.
Okay. Can I? No, I'll hold on to that. Okay. I'm going to directly we are going at it. I'm running up and I'm going to swipe at him with my short sword.
Do it.
Let's see. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
All right, that is 5d6 plus 2.
I'm sorry, what?
I get my sneak attack bonus because I'm a swashbuckler and
There's
one
no
of
one
one
else
equals
like me.
sneak attack.
Wait, so every
one
hit?
else.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every hit.
I'm gonna hit a quick no you.
Okay.
It's
Before you
only
roll
one
that
attack
damage.
per turn, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one per turn, but I don't have
Okay.
a double strike, so
So Octavia, you need to roll to try to hit again. As you
Okay.
get silvery barbed.
Barb.
does a nat 20 hit?
Yeah.
Wait,
19
does
still
it say
hits,
you
though.
have to use the second
It's-
roll?
You have
Or
to use the
last
lower
one,
roll?
too.
Oh,
Ah,
okay. So I don't
shame.
get my
Oh.
double damage, but
No.
That would have been.
You don't
I've
one
That
got
would
hit,
plenty
one
of spell
hit.
slots though, so.
yeah. Okay. 1, 7.
Oh, that would do a lot of damage. That's going to do a lot of damage.
21 plus 2 is 24 points of damage slashing.
Okay.
That's 22 plus 2 because I have
Oh,
a plus
22 plus 2.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay, Octavia. Anything else in your turn? You do still have your bonus action. Don't think there's much you can do with it, but
No, not really. I could technically disengage, but I don't have anywhere to go because I used all my movement, so
Mhm.
I'm just not gonna. Can I hold a dodge?
nope. Only
No,
monks
I
can
can't.
do that.
Never mind. Never mind.
Okay.
Yep.
Zephyr.
All right, we're good.
The flow of the battle turns in your direction. What are you doing?
I've got 3 beautiful longsword strikes prepped. So the first one. Damn it, that's a 10.
Nope.
Oh wait, but I have advantage because of silvery barbs.
On your first one.
Mhm.
Yep.
That is 14.
Yep.
The second one is
How do you?
that's a 10 again.
Nope.
And the third one is an 18.
Yep.
So those are gonna do. Dun. Gonna do 15 slashing.
Okay, that was the first one.
That was all of them.
What was the higher one?
The higher one was 9.
I'm gonna have that with my uncanny dodge.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 10.
Yeah.
10
I
points of
take 10
damage
damage.
total.
Rogues suck.
Ruined my plan. Alright, your turn.
I'm attacking again.
Roll to hit.
Oh, poor Zephyr. This was never really your fight to begin with.
Whoa. Zephyr, you want to take psych damage?
No.
That's an 18.
No, you. Because I get my reaction
Every
back.
attack.
Every time, baby.
That's true. Yeah.
That's a 24.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
damn it.
no.
She only gets better.
Zephyr. Oh, damn.
Alright, roll damage.
Okay.
So I'm gonna up buy my armor during this after this buy new armor. He needs it.
+1 armor is expensive.
Oh, I just need not leather armor.
Well, we've got money. We've got a lot.
Oh,
of
got
money.
yeah, we
money.
got
26
We're
points of slashing damage.
I'm sorry, how much?
26.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We still in this. We still
Not
this.
a problem.
We still in this, you know.
Yep. I'm going to. Can I hold a dash potentially?
Gotta
My
heed your
purpose with
action.
that. Dang it. Okay, never mind. All right.
Well, I know this is just a simple 1v1 battle. But how badly do you want it, Octavia?
Well, I mean, I guess the purpose of it was so that I could, if I needed to, I could disengage.
I don't have a reaction. You can just leave.
Oh yeah, you could just dash away
Well-
with your bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could. No, the purpose was is if he tries to run away from me, then I can follow him because I don't want to put distance between us.
But you can still dash as a bonus action on your next turn, and he can't outrun you.
That's fair.
Uh,
Okay.
You also,
It doesn't matter. I don't need it.
I will say, if you hit him with an opportunity attack when he runs away, you do get sneak attack on your opportunity attack.
That is true. Yep. So
Oh,
he should
yeah.
definitely not run
Rogues
away.
suck.
But my whole purpose is I don't want him putting distance between us because I don't want him trying to use a ranged attack on me without getting kickback.
Technically, you still need your action because to do a held action, you need to burn your action and your reaction.
You need to burn your action. Okay.
Unless you want to wager something.
Nope. We're good. I don't
Okay.
need it. I can chase him.
Gotcha.
Winnie.
Winifred, what's up?
Wait,
Is Winnie gonna
Um,
cheat?
me?
Well, hold on.
Winnie, are
Hold
you
on.
gonna
I had
cheat?
something to cheat with.
We'll see if Winnie's gonna get the chance.
Let me just
I have a vested
Sam
interest
wants to
in
cheat.
that.
Winnie also wants to cheat.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna.
would like to say that Perseus is watching the group.
We love it.
What
How
about
Lou's
fine.
watching the
No,
group.
no.
I want the fight to last longer. I
have options.
wanna tell my beautiful little sentient broom to go pick up Zephyr and use it for his advantage.
I don't know what that does.
Oh,
I don't
Makes you
know.
fly.
You can fly now with my broom. Have fun.
You can get out of range, is what you can do.
Can I have Perseus intercept the broom?
not quite.
They're just gonna fight. There's a broom and a
Okay.
familiar fighting in the air.
I was
I love
curious.
that.
Perseus is not strong enough to overpower the broom. He
Yeah,
essentially he grabs
I
onto
didn't
the
think
end,
so.
and you see him start gnawing on like the fibers. But the broom is just carrying him.
But he's grabbed. Okay, so he's on the broom. That's good to know.
He's like,
Okay. But he's on the broom, which is important for me. Okay, good.
What are you doing, Winifred?
Oh, I don't know. It seems like it was gonna end really fast, and it's entertaining. So
Winnie, did you want to get a closer seat?
no, I'm not involving myself. I didn't go in there. My broom went in there.
But it is your broom, and you told it to do that.
Sentient,
You
it can
can
make its own
definitely-
decisions. I
You can
suggested it
definitely
to go in
see
there.
Octavia with a razor sharp glare and a wide grin as she looks directly at Winnie.
I like to think that we just stopped fighting and is watching the broom fly around with Perseus.
Lily just
Hey.
leans into Winnie's ear and says, "This changes nothing."
The broom, Zephyr, flies underneath you, and you can hop on it.
It probably
Which is a
won't
little
do
bit of
much, but I
movement.
thought I would offer it. There you go.
I don't think Zephyr's gonna hop on it.
Alright.
Oh,
He appreciates it, but
Al,
Then it's
what are
coming
you
back.
doing?
bad thing.
Can
It's
I
coming
lean
back.
down to Winnie and be like, if you want this fight to last longer, you might as well get in there and do some healing. And I'm gonna cast Vortex Warp on her.
Oh!
Are you just putting her in the ring?
You
Winnie,
son of a bitch!
Make, I'm assuming this isn't
no.
willing, so Winnie make a con save.
Oh, I have disadvantage on those though.
You have disadvantage
Oh.
on
Okay,
con
hold on. I'm gonna
saves.
close my door. Hold on. Give me 1/2 second.
Give me a second. Zephyr, what are you doing on your turn, though?
I see.
I'm gonna heal myself with a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
This isn't what I wanted. I just wanted to see fighting broom action.
This is hype.
This is gonna
This
turn
is not hype.
This is so hype.
That is the reason I took this spell. So I could move my teammates into worse positions.
Well,
Right, we love that.
you did it. That is a 5.
So yeah,
Yeah,
Winnie,
right
you,
in the center.
you disappear in a flash of light from your current location and appear right next to Zephyr in the middle of the arena.
When he's literally gonna look up and go,
Winnie,
right at him.
Winnie, roll
Yeah, what's
initiative.
Roll initiative.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good thing I gave myself initiative or advantage on my because of the
advantage on your
the
initiatives,
thingy.
unless you give
Yeah,
it to
because
someone
that's
else.
a nat 1.
We love that.
No, I'm using it.
Put the bandana on.
Woo! That is a 15.
Okay, so you will go after Octavia, before Zephyr.
Gotcha.
That's so sad.
Willow Puff goes over the speaker and it looks like a new challenger has entered the stage.
No.
This is now
She's like,
turned
no.
to a 2v1.
God.
This isn't okay.
Did it?
Octavia, it's your turn.
Well, this is very enlightening. Like to know
What
where
is-
your loyalties lie.
Let the record show that I didn't ask for this.
Well, whether or not you asked for it, your girlfriend decided to step in.
Zephyr gets beat red.
And she's going to attack him again. Does a... Oh, Lord, I pulled off of my actions. Oh, yeah, that definitely hits. That's like a 23.
But a no you.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you.
Does a 17 hit?
Damn it! Miss!
Damn it!
All right.
Just missed. I have spell slots that I was planning on. I have
The thing is
4,
how close is Winnie?
7, 10.
I don't know if there's
I have
anything Winnie
11
can
spell
do.
slots that I was going to use solely
Well,
for
I'm
silvery
just
Barbs.
asking for my
Close
sneak
and-
attack.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Winnie's right next to
My
you.
space,
You don't
I
get
just
sneak
you're right.
attack.
Okay, I don't get my sneak attack.
Does that change the rules?
Dang.
Well, yeah, because
Well, it's
because the
less
swashbuckler.
damage.
I still rolled 2 6,
But there's-
so that's
It's damage,
18.
okay.
Or
But
no,
does
excuse me,
Percy
that's a lie.
count?
That's 12 plus 2 is 4. So that's
No, Percy would have to use the
14.
help action, and then they could.
14,
14,
and
okay.
I was
I
actually.
didn't know how you
Perseus
ruled that.
Perseus takes after my roll, right?
Yep, you can also use your bonus action to
Yep.
get advantage on an attack. Just
Can
reminding
I?
you there. It's steady aim. As long as you're not moving, you get advantage on your attack as a bonus action.
Okay, good to know. I don't need
I
it
don't like
because I hit,
this.
but that's good to know.
But you get sneak attack if you have advantage.
Right. Yep. So I did 14 damage slashing. Because I still rolled 2 6s, even though it was just 2.
Yay.
Oh
2
no, I
6s.
lied. That's only 1d6.
This
So
is
that's
huge.
only
That's
8. That's huge. That's
This
huge.
is huge.
So that's only 8. I'm going to enlist
Not
Perseus
87,
to
8.
do the help action, and I want him to mess with Winnie. I want him to push Winnie or like get on her head and like mess with her.
You're right.
Not like scratching, but just like
Can I use my broom to intercept that?
You're up next.
Broom just swatting.
This cat is coming at you. If you want the broom to intercept, you can have the broom roll an attack.
Oh
hit my cat?
no.
You're gonna hit my cat?
Your cat's gonna hit
Cat
me.
from getting
Roll.
That's
involved.
not
It
fair.
wasn't gonna hit you. It was gonna blind you and push you out of my way so I could kill Zephyr.
It was only gonna
Wait, what?
claw at your eye.
What was that last
I'm
part?
not gonna kill him.
Cat blinded.
Imagine if this is where he dies.
Your broom has a
Cat
+5
blind.
to hit.
Incredible. Wait, let me change. I'm gonna do this right now before I forget, because I'm at level 9 right now, so I want to change back to 7.
Yep.
For this, because I'll forget.
You can also your broom cannot do damage and just push away. To the
Oh,
kitty.
then that's
Oh.
fine. Yeah, just push him away. I don't want to hurt it. I don't want to hurt it.
You don't
just
have
get
to,
it away
You don't
from
have
me.
to kill Perseus. It's okay.
No, I don't want to. I just want him
Come back.
away from me.
I would
Absolutely.
be severely offended if you killed my
I would
cat.
not. I just want him away from me.
Then
this'll-
get away from my fight.
So Winnie, I'm gonna
I
constitute.
didn't interfere directly. I mean, I did, but not with my own
This
person.
is getting heated. And it's
Okay,
not
very
even.
cute. I love this.
It's not even my
Winnie,
fault.
this will use your bonus action to use the broom to sweep away Perseus.
Do I need
Uh,
to roll something for him?
No, it's just gonna be against his armor class. It's pretty low.
Okay.
It's a +5 to hit, Winnie.
Okay.
Well, what is it?
Got a nat 1.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh.
that's gonna miss. Perseus just
This broom's not used to doing combat.
you
This
watch
broom's
as
like, I just
Perseus
delivered mail.
tucks his wings in at the last moment, drops a good foot, and the broom just over top of him, and he just like latches onto your face.
Wonderful.
All right, what are you doing with your action, Winnie?
Well, like I can't see at all, right? Because this thing's
No,
like,
no, you
over
can
my
you can
face,
see
or-
attacks and other stuff have advantage against you right now.
Okay.
Like she's got the big dust cloud on her head, and occasionally you see his little paws come out.
Yep.
Well, I don't know, because part of me is like, I'll just use my action to pry it off, but it's just gonna latch right back on.
Gonna try.
You could do other stuff. You could heal. You could step away if you really don't want to be involved in this battle.
You just rip the cat off your head and leave.
You could smack the cat.
Smack
How
the
spiteful
cat.
am I?
Smack the cat.
Because now am I doing this fight for Zephyr, or am I doing it for me now?
I don't know.
I'm trying
That's a
to-
your character kind of thing.
I know, I'm trying to think, like, is it spiteful? She's like, oh, well, now that I'm fucking in here, it's on. You threw your cat at me, let's go. trying
Winnie,
to decide
make
if
a
that's what-
wisdom saving throw.
God damn it.
Hmm?
Why? What for? God, these dice are going to jail, man. Fuck these dice. That is a... Wait. 15.
15. Okay. You still have control, but there's this impulse to lash out.
Oh, no!
Mm.
To
Oh,
get
shit.
involved. You have been involved, and now it is your responsibility to finish it. But you still have full control of your action. You feel like there was something in the back of your mind that was going to make you attack Octavia.
Ooh. How close am I to Octavia right now? And how close am I to Zephyr? I'm
You
trying
are
to figure out
5
where
feet
I
away
am.
from
Like,
both of them. It is just the three of you.
5 feet from both?
Yeah. What
I'm
are you
gonna...
doing?
I'll just use my action to pry Perseus off my face for now. And I'll take, like, a turn to figure out what I want to do.
Okay.
I don't blow it
Yeah, we'll say you're
And
pretty
getting
much
dice.
just able to do that. Your strength is much higher than. At least I think so. Yeah.
Okay, that might.
You kind of pry Perseus off, put him over to the side.
I like set him down like a cat would, like, because I know he's just gonna land on his feet.
He hisses at you.
So I'm like,
Oh, so I can do that.
I did nothing, cat. I just put my broom in the fight. That's all I did.
He definitely hisses again.
Zephyr, it's your turn.
Bringing out the old 1, 2, 3. He's not backing down. This will
Zephyr,
probably
do
be the last
remember,
thing he does.
your third attack doesn't get your modif. No, it does, because you have 2 weapon. Never mind.
Yes. Okay. That first one, I've got advantage on. It's a dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits.
That second one is a 17,
Yep.
and that third one
Okay.
is a 22.
Yeah, they all hit.
So that is, and I'm actually gonna, can I slashing flourish on 2 of the attacks?
Only once
Because
per
it
turn.
doesn't, it just, okay. It didn't specify, so I wasn't sure.
Let me read the rules, but I'm pretty sure it is once per turn. Yep, once per turn.
I just tried my other set of dice.
If a weapon
and
attack
got
hits,
2
you can
nat
use
ones
one
in
of
a
the
row.
following once per turn.
Well, I'm definitely gonna use one of them. So that's a total of 4d8 plus
gonna
9.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge it.
That's just one of them, though, right?
Mm-hmm. So do the
Okay,
2d8 plus something first, because that's probably going to be the highest.
Wait, which one's a 2d8?
So whatever you used
It's-
your slashing flourish on.
Oh, with the flourish. Okay.
Yep.
That makes sense.
So do your 2d8 plus 2, and then roll another 2d8 plus 4.
That is 16, and then because I have plus or yes, so that's 16, and then I have plus 5.
So it's 8. 8 and then
that
plus
is
9.
Plus 5 for the modifiers.
For the first one?
No, so the first one is a 16 total,
Okay, so it's an
So-
8.
and the second one is a 14 total.
Okay, so I take 22 points
22.
of damage. That she doesn't look good.
Neither does Zephyr, so I gotta get lucky.
Back up to the top of the initiative. Octavia, it is your turn.
Is Winnie like out of the way now?
Winnie is still
I'm still
standing right there.
I'm still where I was, but I'm not doing anything. I'm
gonna
just
need-
prying
you're-
your cat off my face.
You're going to need advantage on Zephyr to get sneak attack.
And how do I get advantage again?
Use your bonus action and expend all your movement.
Okay, fine. I'll do it.
But I can take away that advantage with a no you.
I don't think it technically counts
No.
as disadvantage.
It's not
Does it not?
disadvantage. It's
Mhm.
just
No, don't say that
reroll
to me.
after the
Don't
roll.
say that to
It's
me.
just reroll.
That
Oh,
does.
it does.
Yeah, so it doesn't cancel it out. But
So after
Because it would
roll
have to
three
be at
times?
the same time as the initial
I'm
roll.
still gonna use it, but
Okay. So the
So
first
there's a
one was a 19. And then you made me roll again.
yeah.
But how does that work if I can pick advantage?
You roll
You
your
take
advantage,
advantage, and then you find the highest, and then you roll again.
Okay.
I don't like that.
That is a dirty 20.
Roll the damage.
All right.
Wait,
That's
it's still
fine.
possible. It's not set.
What?
I meant like this might not. I can still live. I can still live it. This music is so stressful.
23 points of
Okay,
slashing
never
damage.
mind. Yeah, he's down.
Can I
Fabro?
use my blood curse of the fallen puppet?
Are
Favreau.
you gonna make me blow up?
No, you're not gonna blow up. That's not what
You're
it
gonna
does.
attack Octavia.
Oh, is that not the
And then
one
you
that-
roll.
I'm gonna make dead Zephyr
He's
attack.
not dead.
He's
Well,
unconscious.
you're down.
First of
Oh.
all, Zephyr, make a con save.
God, I forgot about
This is
that.
not.
Going against me.
DC 13.
I literally just threw my
I was
broom into
gonna do it to
him.
whoever went down.
I said, Zephyr, here's a flying speed. Have fun.
17?
Didn't
You're
do
good.
anything.
Okay.
And then Zephyr, make an attack roll against Octavia.
Do I use the longsword?
Yeah. You use your attack
Oh,
modifier.
God.
Okay,
Use your
okay, wait,
weapon.
hold up,
Can
hold
I
up,
flourish?
hold up,
No.
No.
hold up.
What?
I would like to use my point of inspiration to just lay him flat out. I just wanna. I'm pissed.
Is that what you like that?
You
I mean,
gonna kill him?
it'll be Pog if it is. I'm just like,
No, I'm not gonna kill him, but I'm just
Um,
whatever Februm's doing. I want to just lay him flat and be like, "This fight is over."
You
It was close.
you can give Zephyr disadvantage on the attack with your inspiration.
So,
Okay.
does the silvery barb's advantage still play?
No,
in,
because you're
because
unconscious.
You're
No,
unconscious.
yeah.
So the
But-
silvery
oh,
barbs
yeah,
goes
I was
away.
hoping.
You have disadvantage on this attack against
Silvery
Octavia.
Barbs isn't concentration, though,
So
is it?
so as she like looks at Februm, and she's just like she just kind of she's still holding her swords, but she definitely does a flourish, and she's like wa fun sora, and just
Good.
is ready to just like keep going, even though she looks rough.
Good.
She lets
Good for
out
her.
an orcish cry.
What a
That
queen.
last hit. That
What a
last
queen.
hit, baby.
Yes, queen. Yes, like princess.
That's
Slay.
an 18, but it's with disadvantage.
Oh.
Lake Princess, let's go.
Like
Okay,
Princess
that's an
Slay.
What was it?
It misses.
Tag.
I don't even want to say it.
I mean, I am gonna say, Connor brought up a good point. Silvery Barbs is not concentration, and as the spell reads, the chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw it makes within 1 minute. Februm,
Are you kidding me?
I need to know what Fallen Puppet says.
Fallen puppet. Blood curse of the fallen puppet. I gotta bring it up.
This is insane.
A creature
Hey,
you
Aaron,
can
I'm
see
gonna
within
strengthen
30 feet. Would I be within 30 feet actually?
No! He's not within 30 feet.
Well, I never moved.
That's
Keep-
down
I'm,
in.
Keep reading.
Gonna
Keep
allow.
reading.
I'm
Keep reading.
20 feet
Okay.
from the wall.
A creature you can see within 30 feet drops to 0 HP. You can use your reaction to have that creature make one weapon attack against a target of your choice within its range. Amplify just makes it so that they get a +2 bonus and they can move half its speed, which I'm not amplifying it.
Damn it.
So,
I want to
So-
allow it.
this is gonna come down.
Technically, I'd be the one making the attack, but
Okay. This is going to come down to a luck roll. Because this depends on where Februm is standing in the arena. Because if you are right in front of this fight, you are within 30 feet. If you are 10 feet to the left or right of it, you are out of range. So Octavia, I need you to pick high or low. And Februm, I need you to roll a D100.
A D100, high low. Oh lord.
Before
I'm a-
the outcome, can I just can I say something? I'm not doing anything, but just more for like flavor text. And you can
I'm gonna
say
roll
no
it
if I'm not
first.
allowed to say this. But like I feel like to make it look cooler, since Zephyr is getting laid out anyway, can he be like coming in for the attack when she knocks him out, and the fallen puppet just helps it connect if it applies?
Yeah, we'll say that like
So that
your
way he
sword
doesn't
was
just
like
get bodied.
your sword was like over your head, so your momentum is kind of going to come after it.
I like stylistic parts in fights, so
Okay. Did you roll it?
I have rolled it.
Okay. I'm looking at your face.
50-50 chance.
I'm saying lower.
Lower
I
than
didn't
what?
even look at the roll. I'm gonna be honest.
Well,
Lower
it's
than
high,
50.
I've got the
high-low.
percentage.
It's lower than 50.
Well, it's not 50.
Oh.
It is a chance on either
Oh, it
end.
isn't?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Well,
I
picked
need to know
lower.
the number.
You pick lower. All right. I picked. Sorry. I rolled 59.
Oh yeah, no. Mm-mm.
Oh.
You are out of range for puppet.
No. That's so
Does that
sad.
mean that I can keep my point of inspiration because I don't have to?
Yeah, you can keep your point of inspiration.
Hey, I'll save that for a battle where we actually need it. Gosh.
Februm, you go to do this, but you try to push through the crowd, and the power extends from
Lily
you.
puts
and
her
it
arm
comes,
out.
Yeah, it comes
He hit
just
some poor
short.
drunkard passed out.
Comes just short of Zephyr's body. Zephyr falls unconscious on the
Come see
ground.
Julia get
I gotta
cheated.
know, how many did you have left?
9.
I-
Actually, I shouldn't say that because Winnie's
You
still in
would've
the
been
battle
fine.
technically, and I
No,
think
'cause
instead of
if it
making her
connected, I could
chant,
have still tied it.
she takes her swords and does a flourish. Whoops! I just smacked my mic. And she
Before
points
you
them
do
at
anything,
Winnie.
I am not fighting.
Well, because she
You look at her and she goes like this.
the whole point is she like flourishes her swords and like deadly, like she's just looking at Winnie like I dare you.
But she's also pretty beat up. Like it
Oh,
shows,
she is.
right?
No, she looks
Okay.
a little rough, but
So
it
Zephyr
shows that
lost
her
points.
pride is telling her to keep fighting.
Yeah.
And so when Winnie raises her hands, she's like, "Say you concede."
I concede.
With the
Are we
new,
done here? He's dying.
he is
She will
dying.
flourish and oh yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, are we done? He's literally bleeding out.
She'll flip her swords and sheath them, and then
Zephyr twitches a
she'll raise
little.
her hands to the arena.
But does he break a rib?
No,
No,
he
he
didn't.
didn't.
He succeeded
No,
his con
because-
save.
Are you
Yep.
sure?
So I know what I
am.
want to do in the rest of this
This is
session.
a different role now.
It was a 17, and his DC was 13.
I know.
Oh, it just keeps going.
I'm just
up,
gonna
doesn't it?
I'm just gonna cast bonus action mass healing word. So there he's up and she gets some too.
Yeah.
Okay.
D4 plus 4. Hold on. Yeah. 8. Let's go, boys. You both get
Let's
8
go.
points.
And
My
she kind of
gosh.
looks at Winnie and gives her a nod, because she could have easily taken her up and probably beaten her, at that point. But
Lilibet, you make 20 gold. Octavia, you make 50.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
as he gets
That
healed,
sounds brave.
Octavia will walk over, and she will extend a hand to Zephyr to help him up.
He takes it.
She will help him up, and she'll pat him on the back, and she'll be like, "Better luck next time, love." And she's gonna hand him 10 of her winnings.
Oh, friendship.
She's like, "Despite the entire party trying to end me, I suppose. Well,
Hey, I didn't.
except for
I-
Lily.
I-
Lily,
I
Lily,
threw a broom.
Lily, she, like
I am gonna come
Octavia,
here.
as Octavia walks out, and she kind of is like she's wiping the blood off her brow and stuff, and she looks to Lily, and she's like, "I always knew you were my favorite."
Didn't do anything either.
You put me in the ring.
I was gonna say Lily scowls like you definitely did that.
Yeah, with that, the night goes very well. People are drinking. Everyone's happy. Axel is out with you. Alex.
Who?
Who's Axel?
Alex, who's Axel?
Ooh,
Gosh,
what?
you guys.
No, Axel is out with you in his newly of age form.
Weird.
Odd.
He is like 6 foot tall. Like, it is weird. He is taller than most of the people in the party.
Oh my gosh, he is
Yeah.
Oh my.
He is so
significantly
tall.
taller than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Octavia just kind of like walks up to him, and she looks up at him, and she's like, "And that is how you fight with swords."
You know, miraculous. My congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You're too much. Oh, do go on.
But yeah, the night goes well. No big events, no big anything else. And before we go any farther, I think we're gonna cut to a break real fast. Yeah, we will be back in about 10-ish minutes. Bye, all.
I still have,
Depends on what I can find.
And
I
we're
still have
back,
your
y'all.
boots, by the way.
I mean, up the
Hi.
stairs.
I will probably would
Yep.
take in those boots.
Welcome back, everyone. Let's just go right back into it. So, our party has gone through their final week of classes. Their grades are in. They've done their weekend task, and the party starts into their next week of classes. I wonder if I have better music for this.
We don't
I
have a
thought we just
break.
did our.
Wait, there's another week of class.
Yeah, I thought we just did our finals.
So you go into your next quarter, your next set of
Oh,
classes.
there's no break. These cowards.
Oh,
No.
These
I have a
cowards.
question.
I'm unionizing the student body.
What's up? What's up, Al?
You said that there might be bonuses for
Yeah.
classes.
what
That's
do we
true.
get?
Yeah, I gotta make those. So
Oh,
Man.
there's only
Second.
there's only bonuses for students who pass the class.
Okay, listen, I did pass a class.
Pass at least
passed
one.
I will
passed
say,
one.
you for taking a class, you get a bonus. But the better you did, the better the bonus is.
Mm.
Fair enough.
So you will always get something, but depending on how well you did, you get more. So yeah,
What did I miss?
we're just talking about
Bonuses.
classes.
I spilled
But-
my diet, Dr. Kelp.
Nice.
Ravenside Academy is not a one quarter kind of school, so you immediately jump into a next round of classes, and time starts to blur for all of you. For how eventful your first quarter was, things are mundane and uneventful. There's not a whole lot going on for probably a good 2 months. Your weekend missions go without a hitch. The city is safe and sound and quiet. Professor Drax doesn't really make an appearance. There's not any sightings of him for a couple weeks, and every so often one of the students will start a rumor that they saw Professor Drax picking up food before teleporting away and stuff like that. But if you ask any of the professors, they all feign ignorance,
Nice.
coming up with different excuses here and there about why he can't leave his tower at the current moment. But your party is one of the few people that know some of the true reasons.
I tell everyone that. I'm just kidding.
So Zephyr dies.
Nice.
Brutally.
Bye,
randomly.
Zephyr.
Awesome.
It's almost like they were cut in half by a dragon, but you know,
One
And he's
exciting
just
thing
like
does
pinned
that.
up on the inside of our dorm room wall.
No, I was
As an
thinking
example.
in the main hall, like in the main dining hall. Just
I
as,
feel like
a
it's more of a
decoration.
statement for us.
Awarding
Yeah.
specific.
Just I open the
influence.
Chamber of Secrets in blood.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
Dumbledore says
My head.
calmly.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?
But a couple months go by, and you are all left to your own devices. I need someone to roll. Actually, let's do this. Everyone roll a d4.
Okay.
Oh
Everyone?
Everyone roll a
Whoa,
d4.
when did my finger get so curved like that? Hello?
yeah. The one.
Weird. Sorry, I
A
noticed
one.
my fingers look weird.
I'll
Wait, a
just
D4. I'm
Everyone just
stupid.
put up their fingers and we count as we go.
Yeah.
I did the
Alright.
best.
4,
Uh-uh.
4,
Yeah, well, I did the worst,
8,
so
12.
So take that.
Plus 6.
18.
So that's 18. Go ahead and add
18 levels.
oh, no, go ahead.
Yeah.
I tried.
Go ahead and add 180 platinum pieces to your inventory.
Oh,
Baby.
I'm gonna buy 2 plus 1 armor.
For all of your weekend missions and
Wait.
things that you
I gotta
want
put
to
that in
buy,
calculator.
Love
you can
that.
also officially add your 2 extra levels that you've gained over this time skip. So our
Yay!
party is now all level 9.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. That's amazing.
It's so exciting. Oh my goodness.
Oh no, wait, that's not Jade.
You guys, I have
Wait.
300 platinum pieces.
I need to decide if I'm doing it right
So
now.
you
or
have
not.
3,000 gold.
Do it.
Does that mean we can change the our past feats if need be?
Mm-hmm. So,
I am
for
doing
the
so.
audience, as part of this time skip, I'm allowing the players to kind of rebuild their characters to more suit roles that they've fallen into, to the playstyles that they would like to do. Just to keep things fresh and nice. So we have a couple players that are changing their subclasses, a couple players that are changing feats and ability scores.
Can I re-roll my HP?
Oh, it removed my spells that I picked. God damn it. All right, hold on.
Unfortunately, we cannot re-roll your HP.
Dang it.
Your HP
I thought I'd
is
asked.
what it is.
I figured, but I
know.
thought I'd ask.
I am sorry.
I took Connor. I took
Wait,
Flame
no,
Strike
it's
and
the
what
same.
else? Do you remember?
Oh, wait, how does rolling HP for multi-classing work?
You roll the
Fuck.
new one. So Zephyr, are you dropping levels?
Yes, I'm dropping 1 level. I
Alright,
think.
so do you remember what you rolled on the last level?
Yeah, I remember what I was at level 7. I don't remember what I rolled before that.
First, make
Okay.
sure they're different dice.
Go ahead and just subtract 5 from your level 7 HP,
Okay.
and then you're gonna roll. I think this is the class that you're going into. If you're going 3 levels into it, you're gonna roll 3d12
Yeah.
plus your con on each one. Well, it already modifies in your con, so it'll just be the 3d12.
Okay. What do I re-roll on ones?
Reroll on
Or-
ones, no ones.
Okay.
No whammies.
No whammies.
9.
For the
3.
classes,
Yes.
are they stat bonuses or are they something else?
For classes?
For-
They
for
are something
classes.
else.
Okay, good. All right.
Yep.
I was trying to.
They most of them are gonna be it's essentially like a little magic item that you get that allows you to add bonuses a certain amount of times a day.
Gotcha.
Kind of deal.
Hey Max,
Yes.
can I have 1 more hit point?
No.
I'm at
How much
60.
do you want
Well,
it?
hold on.
How much do you want
Here-
it? How much do you want it? How much is
Can I
this
place
worth
my
to you?
argument first? Can I place my argument first?
Okay, I'm listening.
I'm at 68.
Okay.
That's the argument.
I'd say, hey,
That's the argument.
That's a good argument.
That's why I'm asking for
I mean,
just
honestly-
1 more. Cause when I put the
That's
level
fair.
9 in the bard, it was at 69. But I'm just 1 short when I re-rolled.
Hey Zephyr,
Yeah. How much do I want it?
just roll me a d20
Make a persuasion check.
against the DM.
Yes. I can do that.
What's my DC? 35.
Oh god, I can't do that.
I cannot be persuaded.
Mhm.
Is there a modifier?
No, what is it?
It's a 9.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Eh-eh.
The dice have spoken.
Man.
You have
The
to be
dice are
full
wrong.
bard to
I
get
don't
60
want the
hit
funny
points.
number.
They said no more funny.
If you're not full
Funny.
bard, you don't get it.
I might
I'm
just, guys, it might just
definitely
not be
adding-
worth the subclass.
I'm definitely adding the feat defensive duelist. Very
Hey.
We love to hear that.
And
It's a
I-
great
I
feat.
love that. Yeah.
Take a look at feet. There's so many.
I'm gonna get rid of Keen Mind because it
Well,
feels
there's a website
absolutely
for that.
useless now.
Go for it. But while people are looking over their characters and doing some of that, is there anyone that wants to do something during this extended period of time? We can do as many as we want off screen as things happen. So all your buying, all your purchasing, we can do that off screen and stuff like that. We don't have to have a shopping episode unless people want it. But
No, thank you.
No.
Al, what do you want to role play?
Do someone else first.
Okay. Is anyone else ready to do something?
Maybe.
I see
I will.
Octavia and Lily both going maybe.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Firm.
I'll wait a second.
Okay.
I won't
but
go
I
first.
can go whenever.
Mhm.
Same.
Octavia, let's go first with you.
Okay. So I definitely want to go talk to my uncle. The thing is I heard what I thought was our lake monster, and I definitely want to question if he's ever heard of a champion of the lake.
Okay. So this is like a weekend trip for you.
Yeah.
Unless Winnie wants to fly you directly to the lake folk, you have to schedule a barge and get everything set to go out safely on a ship.
Okay. I think
Nah, baby, I'll take you.
I
You don't
think-
have to pay nothing.
Octavia's kind of well. This is the whole point: is she doesn't want to pay anything. I mean, granted, she probably wouldn't have to because they're her people.
That's true.
You know that
but
people will
she
take
kinda-
you out there, but it is
Oh, yeah.
like there is a setup there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so she definitely kind of slides over to Winnie as it's getting towards the weekend, and she's like, "So, are you doing anything? Could you perhaps do me a favor, fly me out to the Lake Folk barge? Like that would be the flotilla. That would be very helpful."
As long as your cat does not attack my broom again, I will take you anywhere you want.
Oh, definitely. No, I was just trying to, trying to even the playing field since you guys
Yeah.
were
No,
ganging up on me.
it was a joke. Sure, I'll take it.
Thank you.
I'm not that funny. Sorry.
It's okay. she kind of pats Woody on the back. She's like, "It's okay. I forgive you. I think it's admirable you trying to help Zephyr and all that. He does admire you, so."
What?
I'm not here for this, right?
She just like, no,
No.
probably. I don't know.
Good.
Maybe.
Probably
she just-
not.
We'll say Zephyr's at a class somewhere.
Yeah.
Zephyr's already
Yeah.
dead at this point.
Yeah.
That's
He's
true.
strung up. He's chilling right
Ripped
next to you guys.
Wayne.
He's always with you.
Half
now.
of him's right next to you. The
A
other
little
half
bit
is
of
Oh,
in the
no.
cafeteria.
We-
a bit of there.
Y'all, we gotta change the bucket. It's overflowing. Like,
Oh no.
Ew.
Like a leaky roof.
drip.
Okay.
Hate that.
Yeah, so she definitely like just glances by that. She's like, "Yes, so I need to speak to my uncle. And it really takes a long time to get there, so I'd rather, be with you all if we need to go on a mission or something, and it would be really helpful if you could just fly me there. And maybe pick me up sometime around, I don't know, 9 p.m. If that's not too much trouble, I don't want to put you out to anything."
Nah, I'm not really doing anything this weekend, so.
Awesome! Girls trip.
Lily's like, I want to come.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many the broom fits, but
Yeah, probably not all three.
probably not all three.
No, but Lily's got boots of flying.
Yeah, I can fly.
Girls
Boots
trip!
were made for
You want to
flying.
come to the lake folk people with Winnie and I? I
Which
mean,
actually,
you don't have to
you'd all be
pay.
moving at the same speed because Winnie, your broom moves at 30 feet when it has 2 people on it.
Yeah, I actually have to slow down for you.
Yeah, I think Octavia definitely extends the invitation to her. She's like, "We could have a girls' trip if you want, but I still need to talk to my uncle, and you're more than welcome on the flotilla, obviously, because you know me, so you're fine. But you don't have to stay or even go if you don't want to, but..."
I would love to learn about your people.
Oh. She's like, bright smile. She's like, all right, well, I suppose we should leave a note for the boys so they know where we are.
Don't look for us.
We're fine.
Girls' business only.
Girls only.
We're
Girls
going
we
shopping and talking about boys and doing our nails and nothing you'd be interested in.
That's the
Exactly.
note. That's the note.
That is 100% the note in all three of their handwriting, and it's
Yeah.
very clear who wrote each.
Februm walks into the room after they leave, looks at the letter, and just goes.
You good? So funny.
So yeah, our ladies make their way to the north ward of Aofic, making your way all the way up to the northern port. So the area where the lake filters into the city, and where you start seeing the water flow. Because anywhere beyond the city, the water is still silent and unmoving. Your party members collect kind of on the outer wall, and depart, flying over the open water of the silent lake. It's dark, eerie reflection, almost, you can see yourself almost perfectly looking down. Just a perfect reflection of you in the moonlight, skating across the water on the other side. Flying is quicker, but it still probably takes a good, 20-30 minutes to get out to the main flotilla of the lake folk.
Mm.
And for those of you who haven't been there, you're taken aback at first. This is a floating island of light and greenery. There are vines and trees that seem to have been grown from the flotilla itself. Their roots just barely dangling into the water here and there. And even this late at night, as Lunaris descends past the horizon, and it is just whatever light you have on you is the only thing that illuminates. There are almost hundreds of firefly lights that seem to dance around the flotilla. Where the city is kind of always filled with this constant purple light that is sourced from these crystals. The flotilla itself has seemed to find a way to keep themselves at least constantly in light. So there are hundreds and hundreds of dancing lights that are just permanently enchanted to stay within a certain area but float back and forth. You see that the flotilla is fairly lively this evening. Several people are going out of different homes, where in the Artisan's Court you have bars and such. In the flotilla, it seems that people bar hop through different people's homes and boats. So there is very much the structure of my home is your home and everyone's family. It is comforting for Winnie, and maybe a little I don't have the right word for it, but I think, Lily, it might make you feel a little lonely.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. A sense of longing.
Yes, a sense of longing for this type of connection that everyone on this flotilla seems to have. You see a handful of children wandering around here and there. There's probably a moment where you see a kid get within probably a good 10 feet of the edge of one of these boats, and a half-orc mother quickly picks up the child, walks back, keeping them away from the edge of the water. That even with this flotilla as it is, you notice that it's floating a good foot above the water. It doesn't actually land in the water. You see magical current keeping it above, as well as any boat that you've kind of passed on your journey, or the several dozen that are docked at one time. They're all floating about a foot above the water, not causing any ripples, not causing any disturbance. There are definitely, as you first approach, there is a guard that is kind of gathered at the edge that beckons you down, but as soon as they see Octavia, the path is cleared for you. And you end up making your way to a large circular building built on a massive platform. Talking maybe 60-foot radius building. Doesn't go up very high. It's very yurt-like. So it's got its walls and then a curved dome over top. Octavia, you know that this is the kind of main cloister, where if your uncle isn't at home, he would be found here.
Okay.
This is where all the meetings happen, where you have any kind of assemblies. This is also the center of the main flotilla. This is what everything else hooks onto.
And she's just kind of like, well, here we are, home sweet home. Welcome to the Lake Folk Flotilla.
I gotta say, I'm kind of jealous. This is nice.
Oh yes, it's quite something, quite big.
It's pretty.
Yes, I do think so.
It's no wonder you're so put together.
Oh, you're so sweet, Lily. I love you. Yes, I'm. You know, we take the term "it takes a village" very seriously here. And she just she'll hop off of the broom and motion for them to follow. Come in. I just need to talk to my uncle. I will announce you to the council. Just so that, people know who you are. Trust me, word travels very fast. Don't tell anyone secrets here, because they will not keep them. And she just kind of walks into the main structure.
Yeah. You kind of push away the curtains. These kind of like heavy, very well-crafted blankets that have been draped over the front door to just to kind of keep the breeze out, and are immediately met with a Saturday night ruckus. The council is deep in their cups, as well as anyone else who has decided to wander in. There are a couple people that are attempting to make conversation with different council members about projects and things that they want to get accomplished, but it is a Lake Folk Saturday evening, and most of the work is out of the way, and it is time to celebrate their continued existence. You do notice that your uncle is on the far side of the room, sitting in the chieftain's chair. That is kind of set at the top of the council chairs. No one else is really sitting there, but your uncle seems to be sitting by himself, kind of just watching the events of the evening. You can see him paying close attention to several different people in the room as his eyes kind of dart about, always on the lookout for a threat, even when there's not one present. And it doesn't take long before his eyes meet yours.
She will kind of in a little bit more of a manner than I don't think the other party members have really seen her. She will kind of bow respectfully, even from the distance that she is. And then she'll kind of take stride to the center, and she's like, "Ladies, gentlemen, and any other persons of the Lakefolk tribe, I'm just making a weekend visit, but I would like to introduce you to my two very closest friends. This is Winifred. You might have recognized her if she's ever made a male visit here. And this is Lilibet. And I just wanted to have you give them the regular old Lakefolk welcome."
There is an ecstatic cheer that rises up into the building. There are several cups of a wine-like mixture that are placed in both Winifred's and Lilibet's hands. It does not matter how much you protest. People will not stop until you at least take the cup.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, she's just taking so many. Octavia definitely leans back and she's like, "Maybe go light on the mead. It's a little
I'm not.
it's a little strong.
Yeah, I'm just
A warning."
Where should I hide these cups afterwards? Because I can't drink all these, but I don't want to say no. Oh, thank you. I don't want to say no. I feel bad.
She's like, "If you just set them down, someone will drink them. It happens."
Cool.
Yep. And she's like, I won't be very long. I just have to discuss something with my uncle. Just, it's not very important. But I will be back. All right? Take good care of them. I'm watching you. She kind of like looks around the group.
Octavia, make a perception check.
Can I make an insight check on Octavia?
Sure.
If you want.
What are you looking for?
Well, I'm not. She was like, "It's not that big of a deal, haha," and she just keeps like dancing around what we're actually here for. So I just kind of want to like.
I mean,
see if I notice, like for sure, like I'm like, oh, something's off, or is it like easy to tell, or?
I don't think this is anything that you can tell.
Okay.
You definitely notice that Octavia is dancing around the reason that they're there, but you don't have enough details to like extrapolate the reason itself.
Oh yeah, no, I just didn't know if I knew that there was something amok.
Your passive is plenty high to know that Octavia is dancing around something.
Gotcha.
But
then again, I always do.
That's true.
Fair.
You said perception?
Yes.
That's a 16.
16. You notice as you begin to walk away that there are a group of men that have been known to flirt with outsiders that are making their way towards Winnie and Lilibet.
Let's go.
I am ready.
Oh no, she kind of looks. She looks between this group of men, and she looks back at her friends, and I think she's just gonna point them out, and she's like,
"Thank you."
Yeah, she's like, those, be warned, they do this all the time. Just if you have to kick their ass, do so. They respect strength.
They're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, pretty much. She's like, I would warn them if I were any more concerned. But they need to learn their lesson every once in a while.
Octavia walks away.
Yeah,
the men approach. Well, hello, beautiful. What a wonderful evening it is. What brings you to our gracious doorstep?
Lily, you want to start, or you want me to? No, she's like,
yeah, you want to kick their asses now or later? No.
Well, I don't really know. Our friend Tavi brought us here.
Oh, a friend of Tavi's, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing. Do I take it you're from... I mean, of course you're from the mainland.
Is that a problem?
Oh, not at all. Just hope you get your sea legs quickly.
Oh, well, I can see legs. Do most people not?
And with that, we're gonna cut back over to Octavia as these men
Yeah!
go, what?
They're like, what the fuck? What is it with these two?
Good.
Um,
Yeah, Octavia's definitely kind of like made her way through the group, making her way towards Sylvain. But you know, she gets stopped probably by people just like greeting her and stuff.
there's a handful of people here and there, council members that ask how your studies are going. I was like, I would say family friends, but really everyone on the flotilla is a family friend.
Yeah.
So you have a couple like kind of older orcs that used to kind of like babysit you, and they have that moment where they're like, "Oh, you've grown so much."
Just like,
You're like, "Yep, it's been 5 years."
yeah.
A handful of people that are visiting the flotilla. They don't actually like stay perma attached. They're usually out other places patrolling the Silent Lake. But eventually you make it up to your uncle, who has not moved. Has just been watching you slowly approach him.
As she gets up, she's going to bow again, a little more polite than she's used to. Uncle, it's good to see you again.
Niece, what brings you back?
I was wondering if I could ask you a few questions. My studies are going well, I can assure you, and everything is perfectly fine. I was just, it's over something that I thought I heard, and I don't want you to think I'm crazy, because I'm definitely not crazy. You know me.
Octavia.
Tavi has a good head on her shoulders. Yes.
Breathe.
All right.
I know it can be very exciting to be back among your people, but...
I thought I heard the Silinovni's voice.
He, like, takes a big, deep breath and kind of, like, leans back in his chair, picks up the mug that's been sitting next to him, and takes a big, deep swig. Are you sure about that?
It felt... It was in my head, which makes me sound crazy, but then again, it felt like the lake. It felt like home, and I think the only thing that seems to make sense is if it was the Silinovni. It said I was meant to be its champion. Is there a history of that?
We're gonna make a history roll. That's not great.
Nice.
There might be something somewhere, but you know your father was always the studious one.
Yes, I do remember that. Do you think he would have had any sort of books on the Silinovni, or I was about to make an error that might have been ill-advised, and it stopped me.
Well, if your father had anything about it, it would be back at my estate.
All right.
There's a handful of boxes on the second floor. You're welcome to them anytime you'd like.
Okay, definitely. Thank you, Uncle. I brought my friends because they are, unfamiliar with our culture, so I thought I would share a little bit.
Camera flashes to Lily and Winnie like, like beating up these guys on the boat, and everyone drinking like fight,
No.
fight.
Honestly, they're fitting in like
It is-
well if they're doing that.
Lily is arm wrestling, I think.
Good.
Oh hell yeah! Lily, give me an athletics
Sorry.
check.
I thought you.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sorry. You said you're like, yeah, I brought my friends to show them our culture, and we're like,
22.
That
This is like a
Damn, Winnie.
strong
Or
half orc,
damn, Lily.
like a young, strong half orc. Probably like he's like 18. His muscles are bulging. He is a martial class, most definitely.
damn.
And you see Winnie, strong underneath, but
Or-
slim in figure over top.
Lily.
Just, Lily, excuse me. Just wham!
I think she like messes around. She's like, "Oh gosh, this is harder than I thought." And then she's like, "But are we ready to finish this up?"
Good for her.
And
Good
then
for
she
her.
does that.
He's
gosh,
like, you can see veins popping out of his neck, and he's like really trying.
That's so funny.
Bravo, Lily, bravo!
Octavia kind of looks over that and she's like, I think they'll fit in fine.
Outsiders rarely do, but I guess we'll see.
Oh, Uncle. You're so caught up in the past. Sometimes. You know, outsiders aren't terribly a bad thing. It's nice that we have the nice, close-knit communities, but there are things that we can't do that others can do for us.
It seems Ravensight hasn't changed you at all. You still have your head in the clouds, looking towards the future, and not where you're currently at.
Not where I'm currently at. When I'm currently at Ravensight.
You
What-
know I had
What
thoughts
do
about
you
that.
mean? Well, the rest of the tribe sees it as a blessing. I don't get the name Blekukam for nothing.
I think you would be much suited. Your role is here. You are next in line.
If you're not defeated first, you'll defaven.
I don't see that happening, so you should be here, getting stronger, training.
I'm plenty strong. You should have seen the last guy I took out. Everyone was fighting against me. It was very fun. If not a little unfair.
Sounds
I did
like
win.
mainlanders. No sense.
Well,
of
not
this.
everything.
Dub.
Not everything can be a one-on-one battle. That's why you need comrades.
So it would seem.
Uncle, I do this for our people. If I am to be chief next, who's to say that I'm, not supposed to learn about the world? Living in ignorance is surely not something that is beneficial.
You truly are the spitting image of your mother.
You
She'd be
suppose
very
so?
proud of you.
Octavia kind of looks to the side and she's like, I wonder.
Wonder what, child?
I wonder a lot of things, Uncle. Nothing to concern yourself with. I suppose I should collect my friends before they beat up the rest of the young men who are interested in looking for a challenge.
You know, it's probably good for them. Gives them
Yeah.
a goal to achieve. Beaten by a Mainlander? That's not gonna sit well with them.
Well then, they should learn to change.
Maybe.
And she
Enjoy
will
your
offer.
enjoy your stay, Octavia.
Thank
And stay
you,
as
Uncle.
long as you'd like.
And she will nod and say, "We'll see." And she'll bow and pull away.
He
and
gives
walk
you,
back
like,
to her friends.
A nod and like a cup raise. understanding that you
kind of
have
do.
differences of opinion, but
Oh yeah.
are still figuring things out. But yeah.
She does like her signature, like as if she had a hat, but she does not.
My lady?
Yeah, pretty much. And she'll saunter back to the crowd and kind of just lean on the nearest orc, just like, what's going on here?
There's like the one person that like there's there's probably 3 male half orcs that are pissed right now. Going at Lily being like, you must have cheated. There's no way. Like, do you see this? Do you see this?
Oh, lads, please. Let's not get into a fight. She beat you fair and square.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was possibly as stupid as you are tall, but I mean, I see 3 of you right here that prove that point.
I mean, if you did want to get into a fight, though, I wouldn't oppose that.
There's a bit of rage, a bit of embarrassment.
Octavia definitely like kind of like weasels her way in between them because she is shorter than them, but she still like pushes them out of the way, and she's like, "Gentlemen, please, we have to treat our outsiders with respect, especially if they beat you fair and square."
I acknowledge your victory. Like, they do like a very I've been scolded bow to Lilibet, and then kind of filter back into the party.
Ta-ta. Gives you something to work for. She takes the advice from her uncle. She returns to them. She's like, "Wonderful! I'm so glad that you've been so well integrated. As you might have figured out, strength is everything here. Strength to protect those you love, personal strength, personal growth, yada yada yada. Honor, glory. We wrestle quite a bit. And she's like, so I talked to my uncle. Very wonderful chat. He is as stubborn as always. We don't always agree on everything, but he said you are welcome. And I need to go to the estate. You are welcome to join me, unless you'd prefer to hang out here amidst the revelry, which I wouldn't blame you. Looks pretty fun.
I don't want to overwhelm them. Maybe another time.
Fair enough. I definitely think it would be quite fun to see the boys come. Though I do think the only one who might prove anything worth their salt is Al. But
Rude. I beat Al, thank you.
Across the lake and about a mile and a half away, there are 3 heads that go.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, they all sneeze, scratch their palms.
Yeah, I think definitely that comes from like just a physical strength aspect.
Yeah,
That's funny because Al's probably one of the weakest people in the party.
I know, but like his
Strength-wise.
metal legs.
Yeah.
In like a grappling contest, I feel like Al would do pretty good.
Man.
He arm wrestles with his leg.
Oh!
Okay, not to
alright,
take us too far off
but-
rails, but that is a thing, like leg wrestling. You lay on your back and you.
It is.
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's the first one to like
Yeah, but I
fold
like
the other
the
person
idea
over.
that
Yeah, it's
someone
fun.
puts their arm up and you
No,
give
that's
them your
hilarious.
leg.
Yeah, you give them their foot. You're like,
That's
let's go.
hilarious.
Anyway,
Wow.
All right, Octavia's gonna kind of try to lead them through the crowd and head towards the estate.
okay, you do easily enough. While you're heading over there, are the boys doing anything?
The
Boys'
boy.
night.
Boys' night.
Yeah, it is
Bar
just it is just the 4 of you in the dorm.
Let's all fight.
Because Axel is there as
Oh
well.
yeah, we got Alex now.
Alex, excuse me. Yeah. But it is the 4 of you guys on a Saturday night. Is there anything that you're trying to get up to?
Saturday night. Ooh.
Well, Alex,
Word
now that
clubs.
you're newly...
Oh, when we're around here, you can just call me Axel. It's all good.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Axel, now that you're newly, 10 years older?
About, yeah, probably.
At least 2.
Is there anything
At least 2.
you've always wanted to do?
Oh,
Why is the first thing in my head?
Oh, no.
I was like, bar crawling women.
It was like,
bar
get
crawling-
shit-faced!
So funny.
Well, I mean, I've always wanted to go on your adventures and stuff, but like this stuff has been pretty mundane the last couple weeks or something. I mean, we could go back out to the bars. I mean, that's pretty.
Not gonna turn that down.
Saturday
Yeah.
night is combat
Boys.
at Stick and Poker again.
Is that
Tattoos.
the dueling or the
This is
one-on-one?
1v1s. Saturday is 1v1s, like rules apply.
When's karaoke night?
Karaoke night's probably not at
Boys do
Stick and
karaoke.
Poker.
They hardly know her.
Got the dance floor and everything.
Well, no, it's a hoedown. That's kind of the
Yo,
I got
Did
you.
you say a hoedown?
Stick and Poker is very much like Stick and Poker is very much like square dance vibes, not karaoke. Thing
Is
is,
there karaoke?
spell
It's a
shots.
hoedown throwdown.
Spell shots would definitely have karaoke, but it's probably on like a Thursday night.
Oh, let's go. That's
Yeah.
fair.
I forgot
It's
about
for like the
spell shots.
weekend crowd is like where they try to do like the most selling.
Mhm.
So you don't want
Yeah.
people screaming over the
And
mic.
it's like spell shots is very much like a hole in the wall bar, so it's probably only like 20 feet wide, but it's much deeper. And it like goes farther back. It's got a long sprawling bar, whole 9 yards. But Axel's like, yeah. Drinks? Anyone?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm game.
I mean, I'm also up for a duel if anyone wants one, but I don't know if you want a piece of this.
I need to know if Alex
Have you-
is any better at fighting than Axel.
I would love.
Have you?
I
have
would
you
love to try
chosen a fighting style? A class maybe?
A class? What are those?
I mean, well, how would I phrase that?
Yeah, it's
A fighting style, I guess.
Are drawing on some external powers. I think it's the easiest way to say that. Don't worry, I didn't let Lilibet's lessons go
So
unlearned.
this class is
So
badass. Good to know.
Well, I don't know about you two, but I would, for one, love to see what capabilities you have conjured up.
Ow.
Well,
Do you want to fight Axel?
I mean, he can wish himself twice his age, so.
If he
Love
seems
to
like
see it.
Do
he
you wanna
wants
fight
to
Axel?
fight someone.
you want to fight
He
Axel?
seems like he wants to fight someone. So
Okay. We will cut to a large red-haired figure and an older figure covered in gleaming armor standing in the pits of Stick and Poker, preparing to square off.
Like the dun 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 dun
yeah,
dun.
yeah, the Pokemon music.
that is not Pokemon music.
Nope.
You're not
Sorry, there's no
Pokemon music.
Pokemon music. We'll do this.
There we
This
go.
is
Hell
this is
yeah.
nice, upbeat and great. But yeah,
Throw down!
once again,
That's the
our
name of the
pixie
YouTube
friend
episode.
stands up in the air, and it's time to roll for initiative.
yes.
Alright.
So- Axel is built under the same rules as your characters, so it is
Yeah.
directly on par.
He's ninth
Oh, like
level.
level-wise?
So
Alright.
I'm gonna get
Dang.
folded.
Probably.
Let's do
Good
this.
for him.
Holy shit!
Ooh, I'm gonna get folded.
That's
He rolled a
funny.
7,
I rolled an 11.
so you're gonna go first.
Yeah.
Better dish as much out as he can.
Cool. I'm going to use a bonus action
Okay.
to make my gauntlets kind of spark with just more electricity than they usually do.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna run in for a couple punches.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Cool. That first one is going to be a... Oh, wow, that's a bigger modifier. 14.
Misses.
Okay.
You see Axel quickly draws a short sword at his side and parries your blade away. He is dressed in
Cool.
studded leather.
Good.
Okay.
I'm going to just go with the momentum and give him a big ol' uppercut with a 24.
A 24 is gonna hit.
Yeah. So I need him to make a con save.
Con save? What is
Yes,
this for?
because
Just for fun.
I cast Thunderous Smite.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh.
Wow.
It's only an 11 on the con save,
That...
so it's gonna be a fail. Pretty sure.
Yes, okay, cool.
It's
Nice.
definitely a failure.
Yes. So he takes... Well, that sucks. A total of...
I will say, Al, in hitting him, I need you to make a dex save.
Yay!
Okay. Give me just a second.
Yeah, he's got to be a warlock.
Yeah.
And
I'm like, he has to be.
that dex save is going to be an 8.
That's gonna be a fail. How much damage does Axel take?
Axel takes 8 thunder damage.
How much from the normal hit?
Is that it?
That's it. I rolled a 1
Plus the smite?
on my punch.
Oh.
I rolled a 1 on my punch, and then I rolled a 1 and a 3.
And then plus your
Oh,
modifier.
boy.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Plus my modifier is an
I
8. But
feel bad.
he is pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
He is 10 feet away and knocked prone as fire springs from his body in your direction. You failed your dex save, right?
I did.
The giggle for me.
35, oh my god.
No.
So yes, for those of you who don't know, Axel is a warlock.
Oh, let's go.
Of equal level to you all. 20, 35, 36. Al, you take 40 points of fire damage.
Oh my gosh.
40?
Jeez.
Yes.
Damn, dude.
There's
There is a massive eruption of fire from Axel's body. His hair lights on the ends as he casts Hellish Rebuke at 5th level.
Oh.
Which is 6d10, and then because he's a Celestial Warlock, it's +4.
Lovely.
Damn. All right.
How you looking,
What
Al?
the fuck?
I am looking like I am below half health.
Okay.
Ouch.
that's rough, buddy.
He kind of like steps back and he's just like, "Ugh, okay.
Yeah. Axel is going to pull out his short sword and is going to
He is prone.
He is prone, so he will stand up and he'll use his 10 feet of movement to get back within range of you. Unless you had moved. Al, did you want to move?
Well, after that hit, actually, yeah, I'll move back. I'll move back about 20 feet.
Okay. So he stands up. You see him do some quick mental math. And then he is going to cast as a bonus action Far Step on himself. And you watch in a puff of smoke and flame, he is right in front of you with a sword ready to swing as he rolls to hit you. This is a +9? No, +8. That's right. First attack is only a 13, but then he goes in for a second swing.
All right.
Does a 19 hit you? I don't think so.
It does not.
Okay. Both of his swings just impact off of your armor. It is back to your turn.
Okay. Rethinking my strategy. So the thing that is going to happen is I am going to do the same thing.
Beautiful.
You don't want to put your shields up?
My what?
Your shields.
Well,
My
he needs the
shields.
bonus action to cast the spell.
Yeah.
I know. I was asking if that's the decision you wanted to make.
Yeah. I feel like that would only be delaying the inevitable. It's only 7 temp HP, so...
I don't know. If you get hit by Hellish Rebuke, that might just be done.
That's fine! I have a plan.
Okay.
A plan.
The first strike is going to be a 14.
A 14 is going to miss. Just barely, I should say.
That's true. That's true. You won't get hit by Hellish Rebuke if you miss.
Ooh. The second hit is a natural 20.
Oh.
That is going to hit.
Okay.
So
does that
it-
double the damage from
Yes.
Thunder's Smite too?
It does.
Would that also double the damage from a Divine Smite?
Oh, shit, yeah.
Aladdin? Oh my god.
Aladdin.
Paladin.
I love it.
Okay, so that is going to be...
You get hit by
Let's
one
see.
Hellish Rebuke, and you're like, okay, I'm fucking killing this kid.
Oh no.
Let's see. 4d6, 2d8, plus another third level Divine Smite.
Oh my god. 4d8?
So that's 40. 40 plus
Um,
48.
Mm,
72.
Yeah, so an extra 8d8.
8d8 is 64. Ow. You can't do this to him.
Damn.
12.
You're gonna learn today, son.
You're gonna learn today. 12 plus 16 is
28.
28.
28 plus 28 plus 4 is 32 plus my Divine Smite. So 32 thunder damage.
Yeah? Oh!
And then,
Your Divine Smite's radiant, right?
yeah.
Half it.
Okay.
Yeah, resistant.
I have
He's
a
resistant
I have
to
another question.
Okay.
Is he a fiend?
No.
Okay.
He's human.
That's a fair question, honestly.
It is a fair question. I get
Was
it.
there.
I get it.
Fair
Yeah.
question.
He's not a fiend.
Let's see.
I think it's still gonna kill him. He's just not gonna instant death.
Damn.
45 halved.
22.
22 plus
For the
thunder
radiant damage.
So
No.
it's-
The 45 is just the radiant damage.
Yeah, so 22, and then it was 38 radiant or 38 thunder.
Yeah.
So that's 60.
Yeah, no, he's unconscious.
Oh,
He's not dead outright
he's
though.
squishy.
Oh, thank God.
He has 57 hit points.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, that-
he's got
He's
3
a
more than
warlock, that's fair.
Octavia.
Hey,
Yeah, Axel falls
I
unconscious.
just got angry.
Jeez, I'm
I'm
crow.
just going to immediately
Wait.
go over.
He
No,
needs
yeah,
to
go
make
ahead.
a con save.
He does
He does.
Oh no.
against like
Actually,
Some woman, our
50.
child is maimed.
Alex.
Yeah.
Axel's on the injury table.
Well, first, I want to know if he goes flying back 10 feet when he gets hit.
Oh
And-
yeah, his unconscious form just out into the distance. The sword
All of
flies
the
from
guys
his
are like,
arm.
"Oh, shit."
There's a moment where like it's one of these where it's just like silence. There is. There's like a.
I'm gonna.
Ew.
Oh God.
I'm gonna say, after Al got hit by that burst of flame, he kind of got that like a little anger bubbled up in him,
Little.
and he hasn't been able to release any anger in any capacity in a while.
It's just a single punch.
So it just
It's also a punch too.
Yeah, it just kind of it just kind of built up, and he just goes. And as he realizes it, he like immediately he just like, oh, and then I'll go and do a cure wounds on him.
Axel gets an injury.
Oh.
There's no way he can succeed this save. The
Okay.
DC is like 25.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
He break a rib?
He might, honestly. I think that makes sense. You like
Yeah.
actually
No.
Broken rib.
Can he actually make it?
We can do
the
something
save?
spicy.
No. He also rolled a nat one.
D20.
Because I rolled
Oh,
for
well.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, he gets an
Okay.
injury.
Yikes.
That's rough, buddy.
The ladies
Damn.
come back and they're like, "What have you done to our son? How dare you?"
yeah. I
We
We
want
leave it
this
alone
to
for
be like.
2 days, like 2 hours.
I want this
Okay.
this injury to be like tangible so that Lily notices.
It's got to be like a
what
scar
happened.
or something.
Yeah, for sure.
It's 16 hit points. That I'm healing for.
Sure. Sure.
That makes up for it.
Yeah,
Now
of
he's better.
course.
Like, I mean, even at his
No,
max
it's
hit points, he wouldn't have been able to withstand that hit.
Uh,
God.
as
Lord.
he's getting up, I kind of like reach out my hand and I'm like, I am so
He flinches
sorry.
away at first. He's like, "Oh God!"
I'm so sorry.
It's not
I don't know where that came from.
Al, I think you need to go to therapy.
That is entirely possible.
That's true.
It's
I
either the
will-
puzzle boxes or this big one.
Or beating children.
Good Lord.
Damn, dude.
I was like, "Please don't tell Lily."
Please.
Oh, I'm telling Lily.
Please don't tell your mom.
I'm telling Lily.
That's fair. That's fair. Is there anything I can do to make up for it tonight?
Like
Just
not
a little bit.
telling Little.
You get me drunk, we'll talk about it.
I can do that.
Okay.
Is Al
Okay.
buying?
For him, yeah.
Oh, well, hold on.
You want to get knocked out too? I'll buy for you.
Yeah, I think
We'll be
Al's
in
got
the
more
ring.
spell slots.
Yeah,
can make
We
this
got
happen.
spell slots.
Queenery.
Zephyr starts contemplating. Like he's weighing his options.
Does
No.
he really want
Nah.
to get defeated poorly again?
Not even here. Shush.
Oh,
Good. Al, I will say, you notice that Axel is also able to heal himself more.
okay. Good.
Oh,
Good.
true. He has a pool of d6s equal to his level.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of him.
Wow.
It's not a lot,
That's
but
my boy, a healer through and through.
Ooh, that second set was great. 12. I don't really need to be doing this. 24. But. Yeah, he's almost back up to max after he spent all of his d10s. Or his d6s. Excuse me.
That's crazy.
So.
Cool.
Yeah. Subtract 10 gold from your inventory, Al.
Yep.
And if we weren't doing a time skip, I'd tell you to take 1 level of exhaustion for having to carry Axel home.
I feel like Zephyr would have, like,
Just levitate
did
him.
a makeshift stretcher. Yeah, with levitate.
The magical stretcher.
So
You're just pushing him through the streets. Axel's like, no, I can walk. It's fine. I can walk.
I mean, you could, but this is more fun, isn't it?
I want to walk. Let me walk. Mm-hmm.
Walk
Yeah.
when we get back home, buddy.
Okay.
Just walk in the air.
I guess that's a good deal. Mm-hmm. You all are
Good for
really
fuzzy.
fuzzy.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, I was the one who got drunk last time he drank. I forgot about
Is-
that.
Is he showing any outward injury right now?
He's definitely like got a scar in his forehead.
On his forehead. Good.
Busted his
okay.
forehead open.
Oh,
Well, he's got shaggy hair.
Al,
so-
the only way that hit was happening is like you like come down on him and like his head like buckled into the ground and then he jumped 10 feet up and like farther away.
He Bellamied
Bounced on the ground.
him.
Okay.
He Bellamied him.
The normal
He
okay,
Bellamied him for
the
real.
normal commoner has 4 hit points. Al did about 100 points of damage. And it only didn't kill Axel outright because he's resistant to radiant damage.
You dodged
You
a bullet,
almost
my friend.
And I
Our
definitely
boy?
knew. I definitely.
It was gonna be
realized that.
It was gonna be really
Um,
close to
the-
perma killing Axel. Because if you would have done I don't think you did, but if you would have done over 114, you would have killed him permanently.
Oh.
It's our genes. We're bound to die in the first round of combat.
But yeah,
Related to
the,
Placidin, and you die immediately.
the boys make their way back to the dorm with a very drunk Axel. And the ladies, you make your way over. Let's change the music back. You make your way over to your uncle's estate, Octavia. And you go upstairs and you find a probably good, like, 6 boxes of papers, journals, things from your father, all labeled and all covered with a pretty thick layer of dust.
Kind of like looks at it. I mean, first of all, as soon as they enter in, she just kind of like looks around the place. Kind of probably looks a little like wistful, I should say.
There's a remnant that people used to live here kind of deal. That, like, you remember growing up in this home. And it always being lively, the windows being open, plants growing all around the house in different areas. It's kept, but just barely. It's functional, but you notice that all of the furniture is draped with dust cloths. There doesn't really seem to be any food in the cupboards or on the shelves. You pretty much notice that, like, your uncle probably just sleeps here.
Yeah. Like, this house used to be as bright and as colorful as outside. Now it's just collecting dust. What a waste.
You make your way upstairs. The boxes are kind of sitting in the hallway, just off to the side.
You don't have to help me. You can explore, go outside. I'm just looking for something. And she kind of walks over and she like runs her finger across the box and it's like, that's a lot of dust.
It's the type of dust that, like, it doesn't move until you, like, put your, like, finger on it. It's essentially just a thin layer of dirt at this point.
Yippee.
The duster ain't doing anything. You gotta get in there with, like, a wet cloth.
Ew.
Oof.
Yes,
we
Winifred.
need-
Okay, so hear me out. I know this is not prestidigitation, but is it possible for the other one that I can't pronounce, thaumaturgy, to somehow clean in here? Yeah, either like move dust or like not necessarily like clean it, but like move it and put it like out the window or something like that. Like, you know what I mean?
I've got something better for you.
Okay.
You can command your animated broom to start.
Oh,
Sweeping
there
stuff.
it
Wait,
is.
that's so cute. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So your broom just starts, like, sweeping stuff away, collecting piles that, like, get shoved out like windows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't have to do that, but thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it means something to you, so might as well keep it clean.
I could never clean this whole place by myself.
That's why we got the room.
Yeah. And she's gonna kind of walk over to the box and she's like, I'm looking for things about the Silanov knee. You might see it written as the Silent One. If you don't mind helping me, it might make it go faster. I don't want to take these boxes back with me. There's obviously too many and they are too heavy. And some things are better left put away.
Sure.
Sure.
And she's going to start going through the boxes. She's looking for like any journals from her father or notes. I would like to imagine they have photos in this world, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I would like to imagine there's a plethora of like family photos.
Some
This-
baby pics of Octavia and
Definitely.
Alistair together.
Alessander, well, not.
Alexander, damn it!
Yeah,
I always
you're
mess
good.
up.
You're good. Definitely maybe some like photos of them when they were like teenagers.
Aw, cute.
You
Like
start going
pre-teens.
through this box, and especially walking through the house. Any memorabilia, any photos, any papers that weren't strictly related to the flotilla are in these boxes. Anything that had any personal touch to your parents has made its way into these boxes. The pictures that used to be on the walls are still in their frames, kind of shoved into the bottom. You come across several different pictures of your mother and father on like of course you have to come across their wedding photo where they take like a long, almost like Italian style riverboat, and it floats off to like a private flotilla for their honeymoon, and you see your mother in her like wedding dress, the edge of like the dress just floating, as if it was in water the whole time. You eventually come upon a photo of your mother, your father, and your uncle. And you take a second and notice that your uncle is, like, it's weird to see your uncle smile. He looks ecstatic and happy in this photo, and maybe a little more roguish than you would expect at certain times. But happy, which is a vast comparison to what person that you have interacted with for the last several years.
I think she's gonna pocket that picture. In particular. But like kinda as she's going through it, she's just like, It's funny how 2 lives can equal down or can melt down into 6 boxes. Kind of amusing.
It's better than no boxes at all.
You're right.
But go ahead and make an investigation check with advantage.
Nice.
Nice.
That's good because I have -1. That's a 16. I rolled a 17 and a 7.
Yeah, you find an old leather-bound journal that has hundreds of handwritten notes by your mother.
Oh.
You don't find a whole lot by your father. Most of his writing...
That makes sense.
Most of his writing is kind of contained to the financials, the logisticals, but you do find a journal by your mother that starts to detail... You kind of skim it at first. You don't get a whole lot of information right now. You're going to have to take some time to read it. But you do skim it, and there are a couple mentions of the Silanave.
Okay. Just kind of like, I think I found something.
I want Winifred and Lilibet to also make an investigation check. Individually.
Wait, is that... Max, are stuff from our class still relevant, or are they not, since it's been a hot minute? Can I...
Nothing's gonna interact with investigation, and yeah, you don't have negatives.
Cool, let's go. 18.
18, and then what, Lily? What'd you get?
-1.
Ooh.
Lily is looking for the word silly, and she's not finding anything silly in these boxes.
I love her.
My heart for Lily.
Grows fonder every week.
Winifred, though, you find a photo album, we'll say.
Ooh.
And you're kind of flipping through it at first. There is a picture of a teenage Octavia and a teenage Alexander.
Mm-hmm.
Seemingly goofing off. It's like a set of photos. It's like a posed picture. It's an Alexander doing something to Octavia. Octavia like going after Alexander, and then Alexander running off into the distance.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of flip to the end of the book, and you find a very like portrait-esque photo of Octavia about her acceptance to Ravensight. And you can see that it's
Say that again. You were a little crunchy for me. Sorry.
Her acceptance to Ravensight, and you see Octavia kind of sitting in a chair, and everyone else is about a foot away from her. There seems to be pride, but there's a lack of having that person there that, like, wants the world for you.
She's smiling in it.
It is just a kind of, like, acceptance of reality.
Let me just make sure I have this right. It's a portrait of Octavia.
So when, like, high school students get accepted into, like, schools for, like, sports and stuff, they, like, have, like,
and they're like, I got it.
They have, like, the hat. They have some, like, friends and, like, the family members around them, and, like,
okay,
everyone seems super happy. This is Octavia with kind of a gap around her. Her uncle is there, but he is very stoic. And you see there's, like, a couple other orcish figures, some orcish women that seem to, like, they have pride, but there is a distance.
Am I able to take, like, the photo out of the album?
Yeah, it's just slid in there.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna take it out and look at it. And, like, while I'm still looking at it, I'm kind of gonna, like, address Octavia and be like,
hey, so did you, what is it that you want to do when you graduate from Ravensight?
Kind of looks at the photo.
Yeah. She probably looks up at you at, like, the same time that you look at the photo.
Yeah. And if you're looking closely enough, you just see, like, a variety of emotions flash across her face, like things that you can't quite tangibly understand because it all happens in such quick, like, succession. And she's just kind of like, I don't want to give anyone spoilers, love. That spoils the fun. But, like, her smile doesn't reach her eyes.
I mean, not to make this sound bad in any way, but it looks like your fun's already been spoiled in this photo. Is this what you want to do? Like, whatever it is you think you have to do?
I think of this life as a means to an end. And whatever end that may be, let it be glorious. And she just kind of offers her a mysterious smile. Then she's going to turn back to the journal and be like, well, I have everything that I need. So I do believe that we can go rejoin the festivities of the night. There's going to be singing and dancing and quite a lovely time. So if you just want to, and she kind of, like, puts the, starts, like, picking up papers and stuff that they've displaced in their search.
When she goes to do that, when he's gonna neatly, carefully, like, how big's the photo? Is it, like, big, or is it, like, like, can I put it in? I guess it would fit anyway. I have my bag of holding. Okay, I'm just gonna put it in my little Gucci bag of holding. We're just I had to go, it went through my brain. I was like, how did that? Okay, wait. But yeah, she puts it in the bag.
Yep, you put the photo in your bag. You grab the journal. It is a little bit of a quiet ride back across the Silent Lake to Eofic. The night air is crisp and brilliant. Eventually you make your way back.
I would like to say that, just for a little bit of flavor text, that as they fly back, Octavia kind of, like, sits with her back to Willie. I called you Willie. To Winnie.
Willie!
She's got, like, her feet crossed over, like one crossed over the other as like her feet are by the back of the broom with her back to Winnie as Winnie faces forward. Just looking as the flotilla gets further and further away.
Smaller in the distance. You kind of watch the glimmering lights fade. They reflect in your pupils for a minute. Eventually, the kind of lake fog takes over, and the dim light that is always present on the flotilla kind of disappears into the night of darkness. Yeah. You make your way back. The boys are probably sound asleep by the time you make your way back. It is very late. I don't know, Al. How late are you staying up?
Puzzle box time.
Are we doing this now? Or are we doing this tomorrow morning?
Zephyr definitely placed an empty bottle by Axel to further like cement the fact that he's drunk.
Axel is just
Would this have been the
sprawled
same
out.
night? Oh, I guess it would have. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Axel is like the shirt, the socks, and like one shoe is off. Got like one side stuff. I mean, actually, did anyone help him go to bed?
Oh yeah.
I imagine we would have. Yes.
Yeah.
So he is not sprawled. He is
As a
not.
collective.
Yeah. It was definitely a collective effort. But yeah, everyone, he's sound asleep. He is heavily snoring. It is loud. But everyone comes to rest. I think that's a good point for us to stop for tonight. We've got more time skip stuff to do. We will get into that at a later point. And we're going to solve some stuff off camera. Do some shopping, most definitely, with the several thousand gold that many of our party members have. But anyway, thanks for joining us tonight. Julia?
Drink water. I drank mine throughout the course of tonight, so I gotta go get more.
Or not
Drink,
water.
It's good for you.
Not water. Anyway.
Get some rest. Get some sleep.
Get some rest, get some sleep. And we will see you next week with a little bit of a different group in front of you. We're gonna run a little bit of a prequel one-shot.
That was next week.
Oh yeah, it's next week. So we will see you then. Have a good night, y'all.
Bye bye.
Bye, loves.